Welcome, dear viewers. We appreciate the time you've taken to join us today as we delve into the enlightening world of Stoicism. Let's first shed some light on what Stoicism is. At its core, Stoicism is a philosophy from ancient Greece. It teaches the development of self-control, fortitude, and wisdom as a means to overcome destructive emotions. It's about understanding the world around us, our place in it, and how we can lead fulfilling, tranquil lives even amidst the chaos. Now let's take a step back in time to the origins of Stoicism. Born in the bustling markets of Athens around 300 years before the Common Era, Stoicism owes its existence to a trio of remarkable thinkers. First, there's Epictetus, a former slave who became a renowned philosopher. His teachings emphasize the importance of accepting things we cannot change. Next we have Seneca, a statesman and a playwright, who gave us insights into the human condition and taught us about the art of living. Last but not least, we have Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor, who, through his meditations, offered a unique peek into the mind of a Stoic. Now, what are the core beliefs and principles of Stoicism? Well, Stoicism is anchored in the belief that we don't have control over everything that happens to us, but we do have control over how we respond. It tells us that our perceptions shape our reality, and that we can choose to view adversities not as misfortunes, but as opportunities for growth. Stoicism also emphasizes the pursuit of virtue, defined as wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance, as the highest good. Stoicism, as we can see, is not just a philosophy, it's a way of life that can empower us to live better. As we navigate through life's ups and downs, Stoicism serves as a compass, guiding us towards inner peace and resilience. So let's continue our journey to uncover the wisdom of Stoicism. Now that we have a basic understanding of Stoicism, let's explore its pillars. These are the four cardinal virtues central to Stoic philosophy: wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. Each virtue not only stands alone but also interweaves with the others, creating a robust and resilient foundation for Stoic thought. Firstly, let's talk about wisdom. In the Stoic context, wisdom isn't just about knowledge, it's about discernment, knowing the difference between what we can control and what we can't. It's about making the best decisions we can with the information we have. Think of it as the compass guiding our journey through life. Next is courage. This isn't just the bravery of a soldier in battle. It's the inner strength to face whatever life throws at us, the good, the bad, and the ugly, head on, without flinching. It's about standing up for what's right even when it's hard. The third virtue, justice, is about fairness and integrity. It's about treating others with kindness, respect, and dignity, regardless of who they are or where they come from. It's about standing up for the rights of others, even when no one else will. Lastly, we have temperance, which is about moderation and self-control. It's about understanding our desires and appetites and not letting them control us. It's about finding the balance between indulgence and deprivation. These virtues aren't just ancient concepts, they're practical tools we can use in everyday life. For instance, when facing a difficult decision, we can use wisdom to discern the best course of action. When confronted with fear, we can summon our courage. When dealing with others, we can practice justice. And in all things, we can strive for temperance, avoiding extremes, and seeking balance. The Stoic virtues guide us in navigating life's challenges with grace and resilience. If you're finding this content valuable, do give this video a like. Now let's turn our attention to the connection between Stoicism and mental toughness. Stoicism, as a philosophy, has always been about more than just understanding the nature of the world and our place in it. It's about taking that understanding and using it to strengthen our minds and spirits. Stoicism encourages us to be emotionally resilient and mentally tough. But how does it do that? Let's start with emotional resilience. Stoicism teaches us to understand our emotions, to not be ruled by them, but to use them as tools. It encourages us to see things as they truly are, not as we fear or wish them to be. This perspective allows us to manage our emotional reactions to life's ups and downs more effectively, developing a kind of emotional armor. Then there's mental toughness. To the Stoics, mental toughness was a byproduct of understanding and accepting the world as it is. It's about recognizing that we cannot control everything, but we can always control how we respond. This belief fosters a sense of inner strength and resilience that's hard to shake. So how can we practice Stoicism to increase our mental toughness? There are several Stoic exercises designed to do just that. Two of the most powerful are negative visualization and voluntary discomfort. Negative visualization is a mental exercise where we imagine worst-case scenarios. This might sound counterintuitive or even harmful, but it's about preparing ourselves for any possible outcome. It's not about dwelling on the negative, but rather accepting that adversity is a part of life. By regularly practicing negative visualization, we can reduce the shock and impact of negative events when they do occur. Voluntary discomfort, on the other hand, is a physical exercise. It involves purposely putting ourselves in uncomfortable situations to better appreciate our everyday comforts and to prepare ourselves for times when those comforts might be taken away. This might take the form of taking a cold shower, fasting for a day, or sleeping on the floor. The goal is to learn that we can endure hardship and that our happiness is not dependent on external circumstances. These exercises, when practiced regularly, can help strengthen our mental fortitude. They allow us to build up a kind of mental toughness that can serve us in all areas of life. Whether we're facing a difficult work project, a personal tragedy, or a global pandemic, these exercises equip us with the mental tools to handle anything life throws our way. And that's the beauty of Stoic philosophy. It's not about avoiding hardship or seeking constant happiness. It's about developing the mental toughness to face whatever comes our way, to accept it, and to respond in the best way possible. By embracing Stoic exercises, we can cultivate a mental toughness that empowers us to face life's adversities head-on. We've discussed the theory, but how can we apply Stoicism in our everyday lives? Well, implementing Stoic principles into your daily routine isn't as daunting as it may seem. It's about shifting your perspective and focusing on what you can control. It's about understanding that external events do not determine your happiness, but rather your response to them does. Take, for instance, the morning commute. You can't control the traffic or the weather, but you can control how you react to these circumstances. Instead of letting frustration get the best of you, use this time to listen to an enlightening podcast or simply enjoy the solitude. This is Stoicism in action, transforming potentially stressful situations into opportunities for growth and tranquility. Stoicism can also be a powerful tool in managing mental health. It teaches us to separate our emotions from our actions, helping to alleviate feelings of stress and anxiety. For example, if you're feeling overwhelmed by a large project at work, Stoicism encourages you to break it down into smaller, manageable tasks, focusing only on what you can control, the task at hand, not the daunting entirety of the project. Moreover, Stoicism encourages self-reflection and self-improvement. By regularly practicing Stoic exercises like meditation or journaling, you can cultivate a greater understanding of your emotions, reactions, and thought patterns. This heightened self-awareness can lead to improved mental resilience, allowing you to better navigate life's ups and downs. The benefits of Stoicism are not limited to these examples. Regular practice can lead to a greater sense of peace, reduced stress, better decision-making, and a more fulfilling life. It may not always be easy, but it's certainly worth the effort. Remember, Stoicism is not about suppressing emotions or denying pain, but rather about understanding and managing our reactions to life's inevitable challenges. It's about striving for inner peace and strength in the face of adversity. Stoicism, when practiced consistently, can greatly enhance our mental resilience and overall well-being. As we wrap up our exploration of Stoicism, let's reflect on what we've learned. We've taken a journey through the pillars of Stoic wisdom, understanding how this ancient philosophy can cultivate mental toughness in our modern lives. We've dissected the principles of Stoicism, from understanding what we can and cannot control to embracing adversity as an opportunity for growth. We've seen how Stoicism encourages us to focus on the present moment, to find tranquility in the midst of chaos, and to strive for virtue in all our actions. These principles don't just make us resilient, they also enrich our lives, making us better, stronger individuals. The beauty of Stoicism lies in its simplicity and its applicability. It's a philosophy that can be adopted by anyone, anywhere, at any time. It's a guide to living a meaningful life, a tool for mental toughness and a beacon of wisdom in uncertain times. Thank you for joining us on this enlightening journey. If you want to delve deeper into topics like this, do subscribe to our channel. Until next time, stay strong and stay stoic.